All right. Well, good morning, Patreon. Ah, there you are, you two fellow. Good morning. Greetings. All right, let me get TikTok talk ticking. And we will let's get our day started, shall we? And good morning, fans. How we doing? We do what we want. We're bouncing around the world of social media and inundating it with all of this wonderful therapy. We're on page 71, folks, so hang on to your hats. All right. Not getting all hung up and all of that and future tripping. We can, in that pausing moment, make some reasonably educated guesses on how something might turn out. Okay, let's get to where we clarify these values. Let's name some of these things we want or that we find most important. And let's take a minute and think about things like, if you couldn't fail, what would you do? Put everything on the table. Allow the universe to have some fun with you. And let's look at all the options and then start with the global question, what do you want? We're going to do an exercise. I'm going to use an example that many of us are familiar with, and that is losing weight. A lot of us, especially in America, yes, you fast food junkies, want to lose weight. Okay, that makes sense. Potentially, that's a great thing to want, but losing weight really isn't a value. It's more of what I would consider to be a desire. This is an important distinction because we all desire a lot of things, but we don't necessarily do what is necessary because it's not really a value. We're going to come back to this point, but for now, let's go back to I want to lose weight. Let's say, for instance, we do lose some weight. What do we get for that? Well, one might say, I feel better. Okay, that's good. I lose some weight. I feel better. Great. So now that I feel better, what's going to change? What am I going to do with that benefit? A reasonable response here might be something like, well, if I'm feeling better, I might want to go do some more things with my kids, like go out, play ball, run around the park, or whatever. That is where we find out where the value is. In this particular example, the value is hanging out with the kids, right? We started with the desire, which is to lose weight. There was a benefit from that behavior, which is great. We all love benefits, and frankly, that rat brain has to have them or it's not going to want to participate. Because of that benefit, there was a change in action, or at least an ability to change our actions. And now we have that opportunity, because of clarifying what that value is, to then follow through with the behavior that shows that's important to us. Yeah, so, okay. I read a little bit more because I wanted to not leave that piece hanging. So, again, clarifying values, we do what we want. It's going to be very important. We're going to keep harping on all this the whole time. I got stories coming up and all that kind of stuff. But again, know what you want, building the plan, sticking to the plan. This is all going to come together for us. So, I will wrap this piece up here. There's more posting going on, so pay attention. I'm going to be in and around it today. I got 14 prayer stuff coming up. Certainly going to be promoting what we got coming up on Monday. If you haven't been paying attention, me and the doc, Charlene, are going to be fucking hanging out here running live stream Monday, 5 p.m. At Recovery Unfiltered -42 on YouTube. That's where it's going to primarily come out. And then we'll see about how we tag all the rest of the stuff into it. But you can certainly go there and check it out. Yeah, so it's Big Friday. BFD, getting ready for the weekend, yep. All right, deuces. All right.